Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right. What is our great subject for today? Our subject for today is real estate. What's the market like here in Jacksonville in 2021? I'm going to tell you what, guys, the world has gone crazy. And I mean right now, it is a seller's market. And I'm going to tell you what, here in Jacksonville, Florida, we've got so many people moving to the state of Florida from California, from New York, from wherever. They're just trying to get here, and they're trying to get here quick. A lot of folks right now are bringing cash, and they are buying up all the properties. And right now, we have such a low inventory that the builders are going crazy. They are excited. They're doing everything in their power to build these new homes. New apartment buildings are coming up everywhere. It's just crazy. But see, the problem is you've got a lot of people that are selling their homes, and they're wanting to sell their homes. But see, when they go to try to find another home, it's like, oh crap, there ain't nothing out there. So they're kind of stuck where they're at too. It's kind of a catch-22, if you know what I mean. And then what's going on also is that, people are coming down here from all over the place, and they're buying up a lot of properties that are even unseen. That means they don't even see the property. They're paying top dollar for it. And on top of that, you got people in the construction business that have got all these different companies that now they've got people actually having bidding wars for properties that don't even have a house on them yet. And I mean, it could be 20, 30, 40 people that are trying to get a particular house in a particular community, in a particular neighborhood. And it's like people are just losing their minds. I'm just saying, if you are a salesperson right now, and if you got people who are trying to sell their houses because they're trying to get somewhere, go somewhere, or they're just retiring, or they're downsizing, or whatever, you can make a whole lot of money. But for us people that are out here also trying to help buyers buy, it's crazy, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. Heck, you go to 2 or 3, 4 houses, you like them, you better jump on them right then and there, because you'll have 3 or 4 people who love those homes too, or they're just got to get one because they're out there renting these apartments, and hell, they're almost as expensive as it is to own a house anymore with the way interest rates are. So with that in mind, you've got 3 or 4 people, 5 people biting for a particular home, and everybody's trying to figure out a way to outdo the others. So people are actually paying over the cost of these homes. They're paying more money for houses that may not even appraise for what they're supposed to be appraising for. And people are going to have to come out of pocket. And you've heard the expression being upside down. Well, let me tell you something. As fast as interest rates, or should I say the value of homes, are going up in the Florida area, it is like you're going to make your money. So you might as well go ahead and pay the extra money to pay over. People are paying huge binders, which means they're paying a lot of money down, or they're coming in here with cash. And believe it or not, cash is king. And you've got these poor people who are wanting to buy stuff who've got good credit and so forth. But what happens is they got good credit, but they get approved for just so much money, and the homes are getting bought up. I mean, homes in the 200 to 250,000, 300,000, those houses are gone, and they're selling very quickly. Now, these companies right now, they're building these homes as fast as they can. But man, I'll tell you what, if you're a salesperson, you're getting slapped down because they're taking away our commissions because they can. And the rates and the prices, and every month the house will go up. When they sell 3 or 4 or 5 houses, the prices in that particular neighborhood will go up because they know that they can. But unfortunately, some of these houses ain't appraising for what they're selling, but they're doing it anyway, and they're selling the homes. And I'm seeing it all over Jacksonville. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, because eventually this is going to stop, and it'll get back to regular people looking. Open houses. I haven't done an open house, and I was doing open houses every week for months and months and months. And then within this last about month and a half, ever since the things have changed since 2020 to 2021, no open houses. As soon as something comes on the market, within 2 or 3 days, it sells. So you better have a place to go. You better have in contingent that, hey man, you have to rent that place until you find another place, but we deal with a lot of military people up here in Northeast Florida, and these folks, they're wanting to get a home, but they're finding out that, hey man, they may have to wait. Now, I work with a lot of builders in this regard. I work with a great one called Adams Homes, and a lot of their stuff is sold out. It's like, heck man, before even the dirt is even done, people are already pre-buying those lots already in advance, where it would normally take months and months and months and months to sell all those homes and lots. It's crazy, man. And over at Adams Homes, they got a bunch of new properties that they're getting ready to go into construction. But before you can even go into construction, you've got to do all the work that needs to be done on the infrastructure. That means you got to have all that stuff built in, so that way the sewage and so forth, electric systems, the grid and everything is up, so that way people can have power, electricity, and be able to get crap out of there, and water. And it's just a lot of stuff that goes on with the infrastructure. Now, like I said, a lot of people have been down up north and all around out west. They've been laid back. They ain't been able to go nowhere. People got sick and tired of that COVID stuff, I guess. I don't know what the situation. We've been open here pretty much the whole damn time, and in this regard, work's crazy. I mean, I got people calling me left and right now, where months and months ago, nobody would give you the time of day to call you about an application or work or anything. Now, these people are so busy, they need good quality people to come in here and work. So, my simple job today is to give you some basic information about, real estate, and let you know about the Jacksonville Northeast area. St. John's is one of the fastest growing areas in the United States. And I'm going to tell you what, man, over in St. Augustine, St. Johns County, it is blowing up. I mean, here in Northeast Florida, we've got Laude, Middleburg, we've got Keystone Heights, and all these areas that right now, they're rural areas, and people are buying up those rural areas because, see, what's going to happen, like in Central Florida, they started building together, and they're talking about right there from Fernandina Beach all the way up Georgia, it's going to be bale after bale. They're looking at a 50-year plan of building all those new homes and developments right along there. In Jacksonville is the largest per square mile properties place in the United States, and it takes like 45 minutes to get from one side of town. We're building new infrastructure and stuff like that, but not fast enough for me. I'm telling you, okay, you'll see if you move here. You'll go, okay, but they're pretty doggone, they're working on it. It's a progress, and a lot of things are happening where people are now, like I said, having to rent. And a lot of these people that are moving from other states and everything, they're wanting to purchase something, and a lot of these people are looking at stuff online and stuff and buying them before they even get here, and they're not always finding what they like. It ain't always the same. And some people who are just having to qualify for just take anything kind of attitude, because they're wanting to get their feet wet. They're wanting to live here, and they're wanting to take advantage of here in Florida. We don't have any state tax. I mean, doggone, it's like really great place to live, but everything's going up now because, see, we got all these people moving in from other states that are just they're just doing what they do. And we got a great state here. We got 9 months of really great weather here in Jacksonville, and it's beautiful. The other 3 months it's real hot, or it's kind of a little bit chilly, so we get a little bit of change of weather. It's winter time right now. It's like it's March. It's March, the first part of March, and it's a beautiful day. I mean, it was a sunny day right here. We were in the 40s last night, and today we got all the way up to the 80s. So you never know. So if you're looking for a place or an opportunity, Jacksonville's booming. But you hope you better have somewhere to go when you move here, because if you got family, you got kind of a benefit. If you are working with a company, they can put you up in an apartment. That's even better, because prices of apartments, they're going up and up and up. So that's why you got a lot of people who are trying to find out if they can qualify. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I work for Exit Real Estate Gallery, and I can help walk you through that difficult process. Here's the thing now, guys. People are buying land, and if you are looking for land, Jacksonville, like I said, it is spread out. So those surrounding counties, they are eventually going to be having brand new subdivisions. I see in the next 5 or 10 years, it's going to be, just bell to bell, just like 75, which is is a part of Florida, and 95 just all growing together. And it's happening because this is a great place. We've got plenty of entertainment. We've got food. We got 3 football teams here. We got a Super Bowl here in Tampa. We've got all these different areas with all different types of people, and there are just lots of jobs. And, here in Northeast Florida, a lot of our work doesn't come from, the entertainment industry, like it does in Orlando and stuff. Ours is in the insurance, the financing, and a lot of other different things. So we stayed busy. I think we were closed like for 1 month, and that's about it. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. Hey, if you want to check out my free website, it's yourrealestatesalesguy.com. It'll take you right directly to my exit website. You can look at all the homes that are for sale, properties that are for sale, and condos and land if that's what you're looking for. And you can put a heart by each of the ones you want. You can filter out the price range that you're trying to deal with, that you want to pay. And what happens is you can pick what you want. We'll go out, and what it does is that once you put a heart on it, it lets me know, get about 3 or 4 of those. We'll go look at the properties as soon as possible, and we'll go out there and offer something to put down on it, and hopefully you got cash. And if you don't, we hope you got decent credit, and that way you can go ahead and get what you want. And like I said, people are buying. They're buying here like I've never seen it before, and it's really refreshing. But on the other side of it too, we just hope that everything works out to the best. And if you're moving here and you don't got nowhere to go, okay, reach out to old Gary Lee Stanley. Now, they do have stuff for rent and stuff like that, homes for rent and stuff like that, but you are going to pay a premium price, because if you rent a house, you're going to pay as much just to own a house. And if you're looking for condos, holy cow, they're building condos all over. They're building apartment buildings that are luxury apartments downtown in Jacksonville, Florida, and those things are beautiful. And like I said, we don't have giant buildings. Now, we've got no skyscrapers or anything like that, but we've got townhomes and condominiums that are everywhere, and you just have to figure out where you want to live. They're still relatively affordable and stuff like that, but it depends on where your location. So when you talk to me, we'll look at some zip codes, kind of figure out where you want to live, where you work at, and then we can also walk you through the process to get financing. I've got the best finance people. It doesn't take less than 15-20 minutes to answer some simple questions. We'll walk you through that process. They'll give you an opportunity to get your credit. But if you're trying to sell your house, like I said, right now is a good time. You can get top dollar for your home. In this regard, the market is good. I mean, people are selling their houses left and right, but there's not enough inventory. We got too many people moving here at the particular time, and eventually it's going to slow down. It'll catch with itself, but right now it's a boom time. It's a boom time. So my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. I'm your real estate sales guy. I am a sales guy, period. And I just thought I'd share this information with you, because the prices, the rates they're going to eventually go up, and as they go up, people will have a little bit less money to spend. So right now it's the best time to buy a house. If you're looking for a home between the $300,000 to $500,000 range, you can get yourself a really nice place. There's still, those kind of homes are still selling. There's quite a few of them, but in the lower 150 to 250,000, 275, it's drying up. And I mean, it's drying up because you've got so much competition. So you better make sure that if you're trying to sell your house, because you want top dollar, or if you're trying to buy a house, that you do your due diligence. Now, there's a lot of older homes in particular areas that some people at one time might have shunned, but like up in New York City, like in the Bronx and Brooklyn and stuff like that, the brownstones, all those kind of places were dilapidated, but they fixed them all up and people moved in. The yuppies moved in. The same concept is here. We got a lot of people who are looking at potential properties that are cheap and under the hundreds, thousands, and lower, that are, like I said, communities people think at one time, I ain't gonna live live there. But you know what? People go in there, they fix these homes up, they bring them back to life, and they bring in new customers, and they fix them up, and it's just amazing. It's just really amazing. Well, hey guys, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. So I hope you got something out of this. Please share my videos, and also go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And like I said, I've got like 5 different channels. This is probably going on my real estate channel. And also I've got a channel where, you know, basically it's going to give you the capability to laugh. I got a comedy channel. And check me out under Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy, and Gary Lee Stanley. And also, you know, the Gary Lee Stanley, the happy realtor. Okay, guys, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you learned a little bit about Jacksonville. But right now, this is what I'm dealing with. A little bit of sprawl, traffic. We need to work on our infrastructure because we got a whole lot of people coming. Okay, get you a new house right here in Jacksonville. Give me a call at 904-662-8933. Just ask for your friend, old Gary Lee at Exit Real Estate Gallery. Check out my free website at yourrealestatesalesguide.com, and I'll make sure we get you a house. At least we'll try real hard. All right.